They are the people on the front line, at the forefront of the pandemic.
So I'm going to be putting it onto your upper arm.
So critical, they were vaccinated first to protect themselves and their patients. But even today, tens of thousands have yet to get it. So concerned, the Health Secretary has decided to make it compulsory for NHS staff.
The first duty of everyone working in health and social care is to avoid preventable harm to the people that they care for. And not only that, they have a responsibility to do all they can to keep each other safe. A job in health or care is a job like no other. So it cannot be business as usual when it comes to vaccination.
Nationally, almost 90% of NHS staff are vaccinated, but in some parts of the country it falls to 80%. From April the 1st next year, all frontline staff will have to be vaccinated, unless they're medically exempt or in jobs where they're not in contact with patients.
It's still a scary prospect. There are still people dying from this now.
Kevin's girlfriend Aruna was in hospital having spinal surgery when she caught COVID. She died days later. He thinks her death could have been prevented and compulsory jabs might help prevent others.
There's no logical reason for them not to have the vaccination, that it reduces their own infection and therefore reduces the chance of them transmitting it.
But 103,000 NHS workers feel they do have a reason. Despite working as a theatre operator, Christian doesn't believe he should be forced into it.
I'm 29 years old, I'm young, I'm fit, I'm healthy. I had previously had COVID last year. I trusted my immune system with that.
But presumably you work with patients who are not young, fit and healthy, many of whom are at greater risk from COVID than you.
Yep, absolutely. As I say, I would always take the correct precautions when I'm around those patients.
Christian has 5 months now to decide whether to get vaccinated or lose his job. With the NHS facing a staffing crisis, the government will hope he chooses to stay. Emily Morgan, News at 10.